Merry Christmas! 2021 was a year of fun. Thanks for joining in. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button because I can tell you 2022 is going to be for you. Boom! 1955 Farmall 400 fired up and go move some snow. 55. And hopefully I'm not running so late that we're going to miss things like the Farmall Super A. So let's go, let's run. Well, somebody's got the Super A fired up and it sounds good. It's just purring along. They got the front blade lifted up off the ground and you can see the auctioneers right there. So I don't know, probably 15 minutes we'll be down here and bidding on this Super A, and it's a Super A. Looks nice, sounds good. Got the rear wheel weights. I don't know what those go. Could be 50 pounds, could be 100. And certainly for plowing snow you'd need them. But yeah, this tractor sounds good. Looks good. Can't wait.
Your bottom right there, guys, on the back. The Farmall way right there. Yep, with the tire chains. Yep. Hey, all right, your bottom right there, guys. The blades and tire chains are on a nice, sweet little Super A right there. Bottom there, give 1,500. 15. Give $1,000. Give 10. I got 1,000. Now 1,100. 10, 1,100. 10, 1,100. 10, 11, 11. Now 12. Now 1,300. 13 to 1,400 and 1,500 and 15 and 16 and 17. 17, nice straight little tractor. 1,700.
No.
17, 1,800. 1,900. 19, 2,000. 21, Betty. 21, 2021, 21, sir. Or chat, you gotta get 21, 22, 23, 22,
Wheel weights and all.
Yes, 23. 22, 23, yes, 23, sir, 22, 23, 23. So, 2,200, put them on 40.
2,200 on the Super A.
All right, guys, we're going to pull down.
Good day to get the H out and stretch its legs. And, I don't know. Just have an H kind of day. Let's see if this thing will start. It's dead, therefore it fell. The wind took it over. And it's heavy. It's really heavy. What happened was it died and hollowed out, but it's absorbed a lot of water, so it's at that, hey, I'm a sponge, I absorb everything moisture-wise that comes in contact with me, so very heavy. I am not 100% certain I can pull this with the H. I am 100% certain I can pull it with the M, though. So that's what we're going to try to do today, is hook this up, and I don't know, it's probably 35 to 40 foot long and just water saturated. So let's go get the chain and we're gonna do our little regulators mount upper kind of thing here. Behind this 756 and kind of wondering if it'll start. I still don't have the 18434s on there. Those are still the little wimpy 169s, and but I do have the fast hitch 311 plow hooked to it. So let's fire it up and let's see if the dirt's chewy. Yeah, I knew that'd work. Woo! Yeah. About as deep as you're gonna get. Yep, first pass of the year, 2021. I can already smell the dirt. Today's March 20th, so technically we are still in winter. Yeah, we'll go back and turn it in. Up or down, boys? And I am looking for a set of transport discs for this, and I've had my feelers out, and I missed out on one about a month ago, and I didn't jump on it because there was a lot of salt on the roads up here, and I am really finicky about hauling stuff on salted roads. Yeah, so I just readjusted. Disturbingly running early today. Maybe I'll get a parking spot. Let's check out and see what the discs go for. I want to see what that 4-shank chisel plow goes for, the transport one, and a few other things. Let's go, let's grow. Man, what a nice day. I made it to the WTC auction, and so did everybody else. Parking about a half a mile down. There's a lot of stuff here. Let's see what it goes for. 8-foot allegedly John Deere's.
Disc right there on the John Deere disc. Tail right, bottom right there, guys, on the disc right there, bottom there, what do guys say? Give 800. Give 8, give 500. Give 5, 500, 500, 5, 5, 7 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 600 quick. 5, 6. 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 606, 6, give 5 and a half, 500, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, 600, 6, 6 and a half, 6 and a half, 6 and a half, 500 and a half, 600, 6 and a half, 500 and a half, 600, 6 and a half. So 600, Farmall by
$42.97.
$42.97.
And I've never talked about this on my channel, is that if you hit the subscribe button, it's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you a dime. Well, it's windy out today, but brought the ratchet jack down. And one thing I've noticed about these small discs like this, 8-10 footers, is the lower you can have them going down the road, the less sway you get. So I'm going to try to keep them, I don't know, maybe them discs maybe like 3 inches off the ground.
Another YouTube video where you got to stop partway home and get a tire.
Well, you're on YouTube right now. They could be BWA John Deere's, but if they're not, they're Oliver's made for Minneapolis Moline. So Minnie had Oliver make their discs. He's not 100% sure yet. He's still doing the research for me. There's so many things that don't make sense on this. 45 miles an hour going down the road ski. Oh, 46. You look over here, and we still got the deer in the rear. 50. Beep, beep. Looks like we made it. Yep, so they pulled really good down the road. I was actually shocked. Better than any implement I've ever pulled down the road. On my way. Let's see what the 1086 SMTA 205 Combine and Ford 4000 go for. Other than that, it's just loosey-goosey. I'll probably get some of the implements. Also, when I get there, if possible, after I register, I will try to do the preview I wasn't able to do. Well, the 1086 is fired up and it sounds great. I heard him start it and it's turnkey, touch key, however you want to put it. Great shape. Oh, it's clean now. I'm not saying he didn't pressure wash it, but there ain't a drip coming out of those remotes or anything. Huh. Oh, here's the Super MTA up close and personal, and let me walk around it once before I turn the camera on. Interesting, not that I care what's in the toolbox, but definitely runs because he drove it here and parked it here. Oh, the screwdriver. What is the screwdriver for? Clean sediment bowl. A little bit of something in the bottom of it, but a little bit of something in the bottom of all of them. Skins are bald. Okay, that's something to consider. It's got a 3-point hitch on the back of it. And I knew that, but I didn't mention it. And in the pictures, it didn't look quite as heavy as this is. You could certainly, you could run a brush hog. This is a 46 horsepower tractor. Somebody told me once, if you got a Super M and it doesn't dyno out at the PTO at 50 horse, you need to do an engine rebuild. And I'm not against that being true. So we got 1338s here. You know, it's funny, out of the factory, these come with 1238s. But I would probably go, I'd probably go one size up. I wouldn't go 15.5s, I'd go the higher profile 14s and go from there. It's going to need new tires. End of story. These are flatter than a pancake. I don't know if there's 10% tread on that, but so that is a consideration in my bid. I say it rain all day.
Okay, nice Farmall Super MTA here. The torque amplifier works good in it.
Pressures was checked yesterday. Kid had a gauge and everything put on there. It was 1,200–1,500 pounds on the PTOs.
1,200–1,500 pounds on the hydraulics on the. Yep. Okay, that was all checked out.
1954.
1954 is the model number. Alrighty, right there, fellas. I'll tell you what, they're rare as hen's teeth. These MTAs are hard to find, and everybody's calling about it. I got one fella wanted to bid over the phone. I can't get him on, but he did leave a message, so I'm going to bid on his behalf up to the amount he wants to go. But get right in and help yourselves on a good Super MTA. How much honor? What do you get for it? Have it up in Bryan Town there. What do you get honor? You see them advertised any place on Tractor House, and everybody's doing their research on the from 3,000 to 10,000. Ask a 75, get 5,000. $5,000 in there, so we get down $5,000 in there, get 3. And $3,000 in the good farm ball. We get that 30, get a 3, and 30, get 3,000. $3,000 in there, so we get 30, get 3, 3. So we get down 2,500 here. At 2,500, so we get 2,500, 25. Give it down 2,000, $2,000 under 2, and now 3,000. I got 2, and then we get that 30, get a 3, and 3, 3, and now 4. I got 3 and $4,000 under, so we get 3, and now 4. I got $3,000, $4,000 under, so we get 3, and now 4. I got 3, 4. You say 4, 4. Now you get the money. 4,000, 4,000, 5,000, sir. And 5,000 for now. 500, $5,000. She says yes. 5,000. Now 6. I get 5. Give it about $6,000 in there. 5. Give it about $6,000 here. And we get a 6. I get 5 on it. 5. Give it about 6. I get 5 on it. 5. Give it about $6,000 at 5,500. At 5,500. So we get 5,000 bid. 5,500. 55 here and 5,500 here. At 51. I get 5,000. 51. 5,100 here. So we get 5,000. 5,100. I get 5,000. 51 all down at 5,000. 5,100. At 5,000. 51 y'all through at 5,000. We get 50 over the ball through at 5,000. 5,100. 5,100. 5,100. 5,100, that's as low as I'm going, guys. 5,100, 5,000, 51 y'all down at 5,000, 5,100, 5,100. Sold at $5,000 right down here. Number 1, 16. 52 is the buyer. Thank you.
I was willing to go 45 on it.
Fella from 17 through lots of horsepower. At 73 to get a 17.3. Hit 17.3 with the ball down to 17.3 to get a 3.33. 17.3 to get a 3.33. 17.3 yes or no. 17.3 at 17.3 sir. Hit 17.3 he says no. 17.3 to get a 3.3. 17.3. Solar 17.2 right here in the buyer.
That's about what I figured, between 15 and 20. Plan is get some grease in them Zerks and see what happens as far as, do they take grease, and can I blow the dirt and old grease that's in there out, or do I have to eventually just take them apart? But I don't know. I've got them up off the ground here, no grease or anything in them, but you can see this gang, I think with grease they'll all turn. They just need to move. I think it's a situation where they just haven't moved. And again, if I can, with any luck, I'll be able to blow the dirt and old grease right out of it. I think I can also throw a little heat on there and encourage it. So let's get this hooked up to the H and get some grease in them Zerks if we can. Now, I ain't even looking back, I'm just looking forward. Looking forward to getting out of it. Pick up the speed a little bit. Rolling out here on the Farmall 8. 1949 for you new viewers. There's the disco dumper. They're rolling. Put some grease in them, they're good to go. Second pass. Down here to the A with call division. Of course, they all had call division. That was the whole point in it. You could cultivate with these tractors. They didn't do real good with something behind them. They weren't really pullers of any type, but man, this one here looks like a dandy. Skins are all good. They check out very well. The paint checks out. Seat checks out. Selling with reserve as it should. No surprise there. No runs, no drips, no errors. Whew. And you know, we could look in the sediment vault to beat the band, but I won't. And there you go. That's a Farmall A right there. Got a little fast hitch back blade here, and that blade, I'm going to tell you, is a 7-footer, but it's got the short prongs on it, like you'd say on maybe like a 300. So I would say this was designed maybe for a Farmall 300 or an International 300, because I don't think these prongs would fit longer fast hitch setups. So yeah, there you go. That's pretty cool, man. Tomorrow's antique auction, and I gotta tell you, they got a Farmall A sitting there. Just saying, not spraying. And that back blade was pretty interesting too.
103 is the deck lot number. Make sure that thing's good, dude. What do you think of that, Matt? no, I'm scared of that sucker. You're scared of it? You got it. The guy that brought it in told me you can't be scared of it. Really? That's what he told me. He told me I should go out on the... He wanted me to take it out on 198 and do a burnout with it. There was no way. I let him park it. Are you scared too? Yeah, well, no, I'm not scared. Kind of. All right. Hey, guys, on the Massey Harris right there, 101 Junior right there with the Chevy 350 in it. I'm sure you guys saw the video. I just thought that Bob was going to rev it up for me when he took it off the trailer, but he put on a show, and I don't know, last I looked, it had like 150,000 views on the internet there or whatever. And 25, 26, yes, 26. So, 2,500, what's your number?
Word. What a steal.
2,000 even. That's it, back blade. All right, on the back blade right there, guys. You're buying that back blade there, bottom there. You need a jump pack here, man. Got it. Oh, Aaron's on top. Yeah, you got to assist it. Hey, all right, on that right there on the back blade right there, your bottom there. Give 300. Give 200. Give 2. Guys, give 100 and go on that. 100 all over the house. Looks like a prayer meeting. 100, half. 1.5, 200, 2.5, 2.5, half, 300, 3, now a half, 3.5, half, now 400, now a half, 4.5, now 500, 5.5, 500, 5.5, give 5.25 to you and your dog, 5.25, 500, 5.25, quarter, 500, 5.25, yes, half, 5.5, now 575, 5, you told me that before, I don't know when to believe you, 575, 5.5, 575, yes, 575, sold 5.5, put them on 42.97. Full Farmall Lane. Thing's ready for any show or parade. Got the hand crank right along with it. Got the wheel weights. Rubber looks good all the way around it.
Ready for
Hey, you're bottom
YouTube.
little way there. Bottom there. Hey, right bottom right there. Bottom around. Hey, give 3,000. Give 2,000. Give 2. Give 1,500. Give 15. Give 15. Give 1,500. 15. Give $1,000 and let's go. Give 1,000. I got 1,000. 15. 10. 1,500. 10. 15. 10. 15. 10. 15. 10. 15. 2,000. 2. 15, 2,000, 2,000, 2,500, 2,500 high, get 22.5, 2,000, 22.5, ever had 22.5, ever have, you'd have more than that restoring it yourself, 22.5, 22.5, 2,000, 22.5, ever had, get 2,100, 2,021, 21, 221, 21, 2021, everyone, 21, 21, 2021, 22, 22, 23, 23, 23, 22, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 22, 23, 23, 22, 23, what do you say, Dave? 23. It's going to have a new home, Dave. You want me to sell it when we're done? You want me to sell it when we're done? Okay, 22, 23, 23 is going to have a new home. 22, 23, 23, 23. So, 2,200, put them on 42.97, 42.97.
Yep. Boom. That's what you do when you have 18 horsepower. I can tell you, this is slow and methodical. A lot of multifloral rows coming in here. I just drop the bucket level, maybe tilt it a little bit, 5-10 degrees, and then scrape it right off. These trees here are coming up real easy. I do the same thing, level, drop it about 10 degrees, and they're derooting.
The German diesel, and I always loved the German diesel, and I love this this style here of the 340, the 460, whatever. So we started with the 544 utility. We put the row crop wheels and axles in the back. We put the 3514 top cover on it with the gear shift down here. The 544 had the gear shift up top here. We put the row crop front bolster in it with the row crop front axle under it. The 544 would have had the swing back axle. I put the 340 sheet metal, 340 TA lever and assembly on it. On the back here, we did the got the 544 style hydrostatic PTO and 3-point. We wanted something that would look like a Farmall 340, but you still have the modern features of the 544.
Right.
So it's turned out good, and it's really a fun tractor to work.
Cat 2 hitch, 3-point.
Got the heavy duty 3-point.
All right, here we go. We got a 340 diesel. They made 157 of these total, and you said you know of what, 12 nationwide?
I know 12. I've located 12 of them. This one came from the high desert in California. We totally went through the entire tractor, rebuilt it back to original condition, all international parts. It's been we did a very thorough job, making it correct. It's a very fun tractor. It's got power steering. It's got the most of it came with the 38-inch rubber and the 36-inch rubber in the back. We put the 38-inch rubber. All the hydraulics and the quick hitch, everything's worked through, functions properly. And it's got power steering. That was an option back in the days.
Yep, just like the diesel engine itself was an option. So this is at least a 60?
It's a 1960 tractor.
Yeah. Nice machine. Walk around the back. It does have the fast hitch, and that was also an option, I know, on these. Yep, got the remote on the back too. Yep, nice machine. I mean, you're not going to find one better. I don't think you'll find one better in the United States. I really don't.
It's got the paint's industrial urethane, and the sheet metal's all base clear DuPont.
And that's not a DuPont tune-up either. This is, everything's new. I mean, this is as good as it gets. yesterday's video, this was all cold mulch. Just shy of 10 acres, but better creep along the edge here about second gear and just start dropping beans. Of course, we got the 510. And yeah, we got potash down, lime. I do my obligatory stop and check. That scared the heck out of me when I first saw oil. I thought engine. And I thought, why is it running so good? That's engine oil. I've shot a lot of woodchucks up in this area, so I'm sure it's going to smell perfect. Really puts a 17 to the test. 200 yards. Spray this clover. I'll bet it survives. Clover's pretty durable when it comes to glyphosate. A lot of rocks in here, man. This is just one of them wet spots. It just pours up the rocks. That first pass kind of a pain in the butt going along the edge here. You take my time, you go full throttle, high speed, and you break a boom. That's a whole new level of fun. On a 300-gallon tank. Typically, if it's full, I can do right around 15 acres with it. So I should be able to do this field here at 5 acres. And yep, I was able to pretty much fix the nozzles. I just replaced some of them, and no, that ain't good. That's good. Some of them I just replaced. They're cheap enough, and it's so hassle-free to do so. This here, I still got a little bit of mist coming out of the top of that. That's for a different day. Probably not a different video. Only so many of these you can make. It's funny, this is the A. Farmall A, 1947 style. And boy, when I come to a stop, just that 100 gallons, you could feel it shaking. So I'll be looking forward to getting down to closer to 50 gallons. Let's just put it to you like that. Well, I made it, and he made it to stardom, because right now he's on YouTube, and his name is YouTube. And I actually forgot a little bit about what he looked like, other than the brow tines. Yeah, he had those notorious, nasty-looking brow tines, and yeah, that mount looks good, man. And I forgot, Dan, what were you saying when you polish those? You use the red can?
Yeah, I use a Scott's Liquid Gold.
Scott's Liquid Gold.
It shines them up for a day or two, but then it dulls back out. It's a furniture polish.
Oh, there you go.
Scott's Liquid Gold. It's kind of oil-based furniture polish.
Oh, yeah, he looks good. He looks like he did when he was alive.
Yeah.
I might have to shoot him again. Not nose up, not nothing. A little light in the front end, but not bad. Oh, it's a thunderous, another super MTA is what that is. And he's getting ready to pull that torque amplifier back. He just did, and up we go. Listen to that belly bass. It's up in the air. Oh, creeping. That's what gets you right there. Boom. Now moving steady. About the halfway mark. And boy, he's belly loaded on that thing. There, we're going to find out what model this is. Oh, there you go. 720. hurts you a little, but maybe the track's a little dicey there. Now he just went up. TA back, he's definitely up. Yeah, he's in it to win it. About 30 degrees up. Oh, he's got that 720. There you go, red power. Red power, and he just won it. Nice. And he's a subscriber, so this is kind of a subscriber spotlight action going on right here. And, you know, I don't know the year for sure. I can tell you it's a 53. He tells me it's a 54, so 54 we're going to go. It's surging a little bit, but that could be fuel. I'll get home and play with it. I'm completely not worried about this being a good running tractor and fully functional. You can see that back plate on there, and that's just magical looking. That's just a sweet ride. You're into red power. Super C should be your central point of interest. That's what C stands for, central point of interest in red power. And these were these tractors, they were designed for the 80 to 100 acre farm. You know, you put the C20 plow on there and run it. But he's going to go uphill here a little bit, so he might pop a wheelie, and I'm standing out on the highway. Well, yeah, he's doing a little scrapey. That's all right, though. Made it up. I'm not using a gimbal, but I don't think it really matters. Down goes the back blade. And there he is with his last final hurrah. This Super C, now mine, bought and paid for. And there's Grizzly Adams back there lifting that gate.
I'll tell you what.
Thanks for watching. I'll see you next year. Boom!